Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. Amazon Web Services, AWS, Command Line Interface, CLI, is a powerful tool that allows you to interact with AWS services from the command line. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to use AWS CLI in Python by leveraging the Boto3 library. Before you begin, ensure that you have the following installed. Python, make sure you have Python installed on your machine. You can download it from python.org. AWS CLI, install the AWS CLI by following the instructions provided in the AWS CLI User Guide. Boto3, this is the AWS SDK for Python. Install it using the following command. Before using the AWS CLI in Python, you need to configure it with your AWS credentials. Run the following command in your terminal. Enter your AWS Access Key ID, secret access key, region, and preferred output format when prompted. Now, let's create a simple Python script that interacts with AWS services using the AWS CLI in Python. In this example, we'll use the AWS S3 service to list buckets. Create a new Python script, example AWS_CLI_example.py, and add the following code. This script defines a function list_S3_ buckets that executes the AWS CLI command to list S3 buckets. The JSON output is then parsed, and bucket names are printed. If there is an error, it prints the error message. Save the script and run it using. Make sure that you have the necessary IAM permissions to list S3 buckets. You've now learned how to use AWS CLI in Python with the Boto3 library. This is just a simple example, and you can extend it to interact with various AWS services by modifying the AWS CLI commands in your Python script. Explore the AWS CLI documentation and Boto3 documentation for more details and available commands. ChatGPT. Amazon Web Services Command Line Interface, AWS CLI, is a powerful tool that allows you to interact with various AWS services directly from your command line. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to use AWS CLI in Python, leveraging the Boto3 library to interact with AWS services programmatically. Before we get started, make sure you have the following prerequisites. First, install the Boto3 library, which is the official AWS SDK for Python. Configure your AWS CLI with the necessary credentials by running the following command. You will be prompted to enter your AWS Access Key ID, secret access key, region, and output format. Now, let's create a Python script, AWS_CLI_example.py, to interact with AWS services using Boto3. Execute your Python script to interact with AWS services. This script demonstrates listing existing S3 buckets, creating a new S3 bucket, and uploading a file to the newly created bucket. Feel free to customize the script according to your AWS service needs by referring to the Boto3 documentation. Congratulations! You've successfully created a Python script to interact with AWS services using AWS CLI and Boto3. ChatGPT.